Hi, in today's short video, I would love to invite you to the 4-7-8 breathing technique that can have a profound impact how you feel in a given moment in the short term, but also in the long term. And before I show you the technique, I would love to explain the mechanism behind it and why does it really work. So first of all, notice how what you do when you get really stressed out. One of the things we do is sigh, right? Just like this, right? And that is our natural way of dealing with something that is difficult to deal with, right? So we do this breath. And so you can observe that in yourself that there is something that your body really needs, and that's the oxygen coming in. Now we can do that in a far more structured and effective way. I've learned this method a long time ago from Dr. Andrew Weil, and he talked about how this breathing technique has seen his patients reduce anxiety, improve cardiovascular health, including like their metabolic panels and lipid panels, how blood sugar levels can get reduced. I certainly see that with our own community, how a lot of women report sleeping way better after doing this breathing exercise, and not to mention just in a given time, just how much at peace you feel. So this is something really that doesn't take a long time. We're gonna do 6 rounds. It's probably gonna take a few minutes to complete, and it's something that you can do once, twice a day. Very good to practice that before, after doing yoga exercises, yoga practice, or maybe meditation. I typically do that before meditation because it helps me focus a great deal. Now, the reason why this exercise works is because you're gonna be, by doing this, you're gonna be activating the parasympathetic nervous system through the vagus nerve. So let me unpack this a little bit. You have the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system, and the sympathetic nervous system, even though it implies like it's sympathetic, but it's actually not really. It's what it does is engages all your body systems in order to deal with stress. So, you want to run away from danger, you're dealing with something really stressful, and that will mean your blood sugar levels go up, your digestion stops producing all the juices like hydrochloric acid and enzymes. Some of you might experience getting a diarrhea at a given moment when you're really stressed out, right? Because your body is trying to evacuate to get you prepared to run and escape. Your whole nervous system is on a high alert, and your immune system then in the long term will suffer from that, right? So this is something that we can experience momentarily, but if you experience this on a daily basis, your blood sugar levels are gonna go up. You're gonna start having diabetes, pre-diabetic problems. You're gonna start having hormonal problems. Start having high cortisol levels, low progesterone, right? And the list just goes on and on. You won't be sleeping really well. You might notice that your cardiovascular health is not as good. Your cholesterol goes up. The list is long. On the other hand, what you want to do in times of stress is you really want to make a conscious effort to engage your parasympathetic nervous system. So that's the opposite of that, and that's the part of the nervous system that gets you calm down so that you can fall asleep, you can be really calm and kind, and you feel really grounded. Your anxiety is not ruling your life, and you can engage the parasympathetic nervous system by engaging what's called the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is a really thick nerve. It's almost as thick as your finger, and it runs all the way from the bottom of your skull all the way down the spine to where your anus is. Now, the reason why it's called vagus is because vagus in Greek means wanderer. So it wanders around your whole body, connecting your heart, your lungs, of course, your brain, your digestion, small intestine, large intestine, your spleen. It all connected, right? So when you engage them, everything starts calming down. You can breathe properly. Your heart rate reduces, right? You feel a lot calmer. So when you do this on a regular basis, this is where you start seeing a lot of really great results, such as hormonal changes, your blood sugar levels regulating, you sleeping much better. But it can also have a profound impact, in fact, if, for example, you were dealing with a stressful situation, somebody cut you off in a car, your boss said something really unsavory, and you want to go to the bathroom and kind of breathe through this, and you're going to come out a very different person, okay? So the way to activate your your vagus nerve. So it's spelled VAGUS. It's not like Las Vegas. It's pretty much on the contrary. What we're going to be doing, everything you will not be doing in Vegas, is we are going to be breathing through your nose to the count of 4, and I'm going to guide you through the process. And then we're going to hold the breath to the count of 7, and you're going to slowly then, through your mouth, breathe out to the count of 8. Okay? And we're going to repeat this 6 times. Now, what's really important, and don't worry, I'm going to be walking you through all of this, and we're going to do the full 6 cycle process. The thing is that what's really important to remember is when you're breathing in, most of us will breathe into our lungs. And one of the signs of a lot of stress is when you're doing a lot of shallow breathing. In order to do deep abdominal breathing, you're going to be breathing into your abdomen. So when you're breathing in, you can put your hands on your tummy if that helps. Can you see the expansion of my abdomen? I'm breathing into my abdomen. Right? You can see the expansion, right? Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. Breathing in through your nose to the abdomen, holding it for the count of 7, breathing out slowly, count of 8. It's very normal to get a little bit dizzy if you're not used to this. And so if that happens, then just take a quick breath, reset, right? And then continue doing it with me. The other thing to also note is that if you're having a lot of problems breathing out very slowly, it could be a sign that you are very much working or you are functioning in the sympathetic nervous system, meaning you are very stressed out. Basically, it's a simple way of saying it. But it's the beautiful thing about this is that you're going to learn to overcome this as well. Okay, so let's start our exercise. Just sit down somewhere where you feel really comfortable. It doesn't have to be quiet. You can even be on a bus, and listening on your headphones. So close your eyes if that feels comfortable to you. Okay, so in the video we're gonna also put a counter, and so that it's easy for you to keep up with me without opening your eyes. But I'm gonna give you voice cues. All right, let's breathe to the count of 4. So let's start off now, breathing in through your nose. Hold. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose, count of 4. Hold. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Hold. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Hold. Exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale through your mouth, through your nose. Hold. Exhale through your mouth. And the last round, do it on your own. Inhaling through your nose. Okay. And with that, you have completed a full set of the 4-7-8 breathing technique. If you find that holding your breath might be problematic, then just shorten it for a little bit and until you build up the muscle for it. Like with anything, this breathing exercise is like new exercise. You might need to build up to it. Excuse me, do not beat yourself up if you can't finish it the whole way. So yeah, so that's basically it. And I hope you try it. I hope one thing is that you can also do is tune into how you feel before doing this exercise and how different you feel afterwards. How has your energy shifted? How are you mentally? How are you physically feeling? And you'll be surprised how profoundly impactful the simple exercise is. All right, I hope this was helpful and I hope you try it and let us know how it goes for you.